Hi, Air Energy. This is Reverend Sky from Guiding Light Healing. Oh, that card almost went. For your April 2020 energy reading. This is for all air signs, which consists of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Your earth energy. Some of this reading may resonate with you, some of it may not. It is the element of air. So even if you have air in your chart, you may want to watch this. It is a general reading, so it doesn't resonate with everyone, or it can be in fragments since we're talking about energy and not a zodiac sign per se. Okay, it may encompass any one of the three. But that being said, I also wanted to say thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. I just appreciate the fact that you're listening to my message. That's really, really very humbling. That being said, I don't know what else I should say. So let's just get started. Okay, I already shuffled these decks, but I just want to give these a few shuffles to get your energy in them, and we can get started. Okay, for earth energy, Mary, my divine intercessor, please give me cards for air energy. These are the clairvoyant reading cards. I really kind of like them for a baseline for your reading. This gives me an general idea of what's going on. Air energy. So I think air energy, maybe you've been a little bit high strung or needing more quiet time. Oops, this happens to me all the time. The cards just fly. Energy is not sluggish tonight. Okay, this is interesting because earth signs got this too in the same spot, and this is asking for help. And then we got wisdom. So I really do think that with everything, all the changes and things that are going on right now, that everybody's asking for help, right? But I think that what may help me may not be what helps the help that you're needing, right? So I think people are learning how to join forces. To join forces. I don't know why I wanted this in front of me. This is my angel light orb. It still has the price tag on it. I was in Sedona last month and I bought like crystals back with me, and this caught my eye, and it's really quite lovely. But you being air signs, I always think of this kind of this color, and I just wanted this orb, um this globe by me. I mean, I have other globes here too, but usually I have them off to the side for now, but I wanted it in front of me for some reason. Don't ask me why. I had it to the side before. Anyway, so we have meditation, asking for help, and wisdom. So I think that this is like maybe you going and asking your higher self, your inner self, for the answers to whatever it is that you need answers to. Because this is somebody this is a seeker, they're climbing up one of those columns in Egypt, which are pretty darn high up. I watched the documentaries all the time, and they talk about how high up those columns were for those palaces, and it's just amazing. I mean, truly, truly is. Even if they did lay them on the side and carve them and then, wench them into position, just to be able to do that back then, like, obviously, you know, we've had to teach people how to wash their hands all over again. And these guys were giants. They were like way unbelievable stuff. But anyway, so let's clarify meditation for air signs for the month of April 2020. Air energy. Oh, why am my finger never bothers me shuffling, but today kind of does suddenly. Okay, meditation, we have air signs, King of Pentacles. Something going on with you and Earth, maybe, because Earth signs did they not have the King of Pentacles? I think they did, but they had it in a different way. So let's see what's going on here, because here's your King of Pentacles, meditating. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Justice. Air signs, are we taking somebody to court? Maybe a divorce, maybe this is because of meditation. I'm seeing possibly peaceful resolution. So I don't see it bad, but like meditation, you could see mediation, like coming to, like maybe this King of Pentacles is your boss or somebody that's bringing justice to within a group by each one being empathetic. That would be helpful, right? But anyway, that's where we are so far. There's this man with the King of Pentacles is sometimes can be a boss. He's got pentacles, so he works hard for what he owns, and he owns what he has. He likes to live good because he works that hard. Okay. Asking for help. Oh, air signs. What's this all about? This is the Death card. You see, he's got his hand stretched out like, come with me and put an end to this. So, I don't want to say, did someone recently pass away and you're needing help from the community to cope and to get yourself on track and to rebuild your life? Or air signs, have you ended a situation within a community of people, within a family, but an extended family, like a big family, and now they won't help you? What's up? What's up? I'm going to clarify death for air signs for April 2020. Universal Spirit, Mother Mary, Divine Intercessor, guides me in the darkest hours. And I know it's all holy, guide and protect me during this reading. This the viewer. Tell me why I start here. Up. Well, air signs, we have these three things coming up. Four of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the King of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles is looking in the one direction, holding on to something, and the Strength is with this King of Wands. You see? Somebody, like I think somebody is helping somebody to restrain themselves from spending money or from giving them money. or something, some kind of platitude, some type of this might be, um, this is the strength card, so I'm going to call it out as I see it. This could be a Leo, or it could be any fire sign, because we have the King of Wands right after that. Okay, air. See, the element of air and fire, when you think about it, you ever see the movie Backdraft? Yeah, like the building, and they tell you to this day, if there's a building on fire and you see the fire contained in one room, don't rush to open that door, because the oxygen comes comes sweeping in, and it makes the fire spread. So in one sense, it's a good thing because it builds passion, right? Because fire spreads. But on the other hand, here's the other thing with air and fire, is that it could get out of control rapidly. So I don't know why I told you, but it's true. It's true. So air signs. The death card, of course, we've got our Scorpio. I believe this is Scorpio. I could be wrong, but I think it is Scorpio. And he has a sky there, so he's cutting help, asking for help. Don't ask me for any more help. Air signs, are you cutting somebody off? Are you getting the willpower to cut off this King of Wands? Possibly. Or is this King of Wands getting the willpower to cut you off? See, the Four of Pentacles that's holding on to finances could be greedy, but it's also in the Thoth deck. It's they say a fortress, like, so it's really keeping somebody out with everything you got to keep somebody out. Now, this Justice card is also air energy. It's Libra specifically. But this is karma. This is the scales will be balanced. Scales are being balanced. Now, let's clarify wisdom for air signs. Clarify wisdom for air signs. Clarify wisdom for air signs. I really don't like this song. I hear it all the time. It drives me nuts. But it goes, something anymore, doing something outside the door. I don't know all the words, but because I overhear it all the time. Oh, wow, air signs. Fantastic. This is great, because this wisdom, this last card here, remember I said this person's been a long journey to get up this could be somebody that's working towards success, clarity. This could be somebody seeing the writing on the wall. I'm hearing writing on the wall. And here you are for my air people. So this took a long time to see the writing on the wall, to see the truth of a situation, to get to clarity, to rise to the top of the matter, right? Let's see if we... Queen of Swords. Are there any more cards for the Queen of Swords? Any more cards to clarify this Queen of Swords, please? And they're on the floor. They are really on the floor. Sorry about that. Okay. Queen of Swords. I hope you're not dealing with the same person that earth signs are dealing with, because this is so similar. two earth signs, or the two of you are both going through the same thing in some fashion. It's not exact, but it's pretty darn close. Now, the Queen of Swords I'm showing here, the Ten of Cups, same as the earth signs, family, deep emotion, long-term emotions being invested over time. Six of Swords, moving away to calmer waters, right? And this is where I see this similarity. Two of Rods. What path to take? And I said two earth signs, and I'm going to say it to you guys too. This King of Pentacles, right? It came out with different cards, but it's almost the same. This King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person might have received money through the court system that they didn't really earn. I don't want to say they're a crook, but it's like this is too relaxed. This is too relaxed. Is it two people taking it easy? I was told on this person's money. Yeah. Justice card. Do they want it back now? Or do you? Or two people very comfortable with, because I'm telling you, go and watch Earth Signs. I'm not doing it just so that you'll watch another channel. I'm serious about it. You're gonna flip. I mean, it's almost like you both are in the same station of situation, because this asking for help, this person, you may have cut them off. This might be somebody with Scorpio energy that you cut off. Very enticing look, very Barnabas Collins, you know, like not really the greatest looking guy in the world, but has some charismatic to draw you in to maybe not a good place. I see here you holding on to your coins, right? And you having help. Oh, wow, wow. This is help. Help holding off, holding back your money from helping this person. Strength. And now the King of Rods is going, and he's looking away. Wow. Good for you, Earth signs. If somebody like that is in your life and they're only there to take, and they're not there to give, then you know, after a while that makes for a very, you know, very unhappy situation. I can't see anybody wanting to stay in a situation like that, and it's foolish for the person who's taking to think that somebody's going to want them to going to want to, you know, support them and get nothing out of it. So this is the wisdom that you're getting out of it. This is your gift. You're getting wisdom. It took a while. There was a lot of history here. See the hieroglyphs? It's a lot of history. You've crossed the desert. But finally, with that sword hilt, you know, up in the air, all that climbing, you climbed to the top to see from a higher vantage point. That it was all, you know, this either you did it to, either this is to make the family happy, or this is where you were happiest and you had to take a step back to realize what made you happy. But then I have this, well, I think these go together, right? Um, Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. I see somebody being left behind, air signs. I see somebody being left behind. I see them very upset about it because this person doesn't look like they're really prepared to make a decision to take what road to choose. They don't look like they're happy to make that decision at all, you know. It's a decision they'd rather not make. It's not like the fool who's laughing and jumping off the cliff and whatever happens, happens. This is somebody who really was like, I don't want to have to make a decision. Now, when the Two of Swords comes up and it's a decision needs to be made, it warns you that no decision is a decision, right? But no, this person will just sit here. They'll just sit there. Nobody, this is a situation, oh my gosh, I'm getting that. This is somebody, like, the story Peter and the Wolf? This person cried wolf a lot, a lot. And I think, air signs, I think maybe your family started to recognize that this person's always, is calling, crying wolf. And they go running, and, it's dig me out of a hole all the time. And I think, air signs, that you're getting to the point where you really don't want to do that anymore. Who is it that sings "The thrill is gone"? Well, the thrill is gone. I mean, it was what it was, but would always, always. And this is something that you want to catch right away in a relationship, and most people don't, because people are afraid to say what's going on. But when you notice something, you really should say, because the longer something goes on, the harder it is to reverse damage, and at some point you have to do damage control when a relationship is always one person giving and the other person taking. You can't, it's not your job. I said this in your last reading, air signs, it's not your job to correct everybody. And you're not, you're very logical, and that's good. I mean, that's helpful for people, sure, especially to help somebody see the logic in a situation, but not to the point of dependency. Dependency is when you're, in a way, without even knowing it, you're bringing somebody over to your way of thinking because they're afraid to think otherwise. They're dependent on you. Oh, okay, air signs. We have woman holding a heart. So this may have something to do with a water sign or water element, or it could be your emotions, that you're holding back your emotions right now. Okay, do I have any more cards, Mary, for air signs? Any more cards for air signs? There's another one. Magician in the mirror. So you might be using mirror magic or some type of mirror work, scrying. You could also be seeing how you look, who you really are. Yeah, air signs, here it is. Financial constraints. See, the cupboard's empty. You helped somebody out so much. You helped somebody out so much. Your natural talent is to be realistic, okay? But somehow or another, this person sold you the Brooklyn Bridge, you know? Not that, I hate to say that people don't change, because they do. I mean, we all change. Whoa, there goes my cards all over. We all change, but what was I going to say before all that? But sometimes people need space to change, and sometimes if you give somebody space to change and 3 months later, because it doesn't take long, right? They're the way they were before, then you don't keep going back to after that. Then you know what you're dealing with, and that this is a chronic situation, and that the only thing that's going to change is if this person puts a lot of effort into doing just that. Okay. Oh, this keeps getting in the cards. That's why. I was chilly, so I put a sweater on. Women holding a heart, or a shawl. Women holding a heart. Clarify women holding a heart, please. For our air signs for April 2020. Tell me more about this woman holding a heart. What's more? The cards are getting frisky now. Tell me about the woman holding a heart, please. On one, woman holding a heart. Two, woman holding a heart. Three of Cups. So we all know what we first jump to, and that is third party situation. The guy. I don't know if this is really a woman or a man that likes to dress like a woman. And these are two women, and he parades as a woman. Could you be in love with somebody who is in the was it LGBT community? This woman holding a heart. This also speaks of reunion. Air signs. Did you want to give your heart to somebody, reunite with somebody and give your heart to somebody? Or are you thinking that somebody is reuniting with someone else? Three of Cups. Clarify Three of Cups, please, for air signs. Clarify Three of Cups, air signs, please. Please. No. We'll take this. All these cards came out. I'm almost afraid to look at them. Ooh. Air signs. You must have it going on. Three of Cups. First card out is the Knight of Rods. He's the Minuteman. But then he becomes the King of Wands. Now, in the past, because he's looking backwards, he's looking to the past when he was a playboy or whatever. Okay, air signs. Now he's looking to the future, being a mature man. That can handle his emotions. This is water energy, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this fire sign may have water in his chart, or this water sign may have fire in their chart, right? Air signs. Here's another water and fire. This is temperance. This is forgiveness. This is, now we're even kind of thing. This is a balancing. Balancing of passions. This is that person that the passion goes back and forth. They Ace of Wands, they say it's like the phallic symbol. So this could be somebody who, did I, oh, this could be somebody that goes both ways, either gets sex from two partners, or has two, it might be bisexual. And here we are with the Fool. Faith in the unknown. What didn't I mention the Fool before? Faith in the unknown, starting a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. So that's all of this with this queen holding a heart. So this might be all the things like unconditional, that you know about this person, but you love them anyway. I'm not getting a full. It's like there's a lot. Like, you got a king of cups, a knight of wands, a king of cups, and a king of wands. So this person may have a personality disorder. They might have schizophrenia of some sort. I'm trying to get because I see the Magician in the mirror. So that, to me, could mean a lot of things. Could be you, could be the other person. This is reflective energy too. Magician in the mirror. Magician in the mirror. Clarify Magician in the mirror, please. Clarify Magician in the mirror. Clarify Magician in the mirror. Magician in the mirror on one. Magician in the mirror. Magician in the mirror. Knight of Swords. Whoops. Knight of Swords. Quick energy. Impulsive energy, almost too quick. Burns down the village. Wanted to burn down the barn. Ended up burning down the village. Something like that. Very reckless behavior. So this is somebody who, and I'm going to show you this. Ten of Rods. This is a burden. This is the overwhelming. And here's what I'm thinking, okay? And I don't say this lightly, but I think that somebody tried like to get involved with some kind of craft work. And I mean, the crafts. And in their haste, in manifesting, what's that saying? What you own owns you. Now they're left with like all the fears of all of the burdens, all of the trickery, all of the wand energy. Again, in air, it was wand energy too. And then I see financial constraints next to this. So here's what I think. I think somebody tried to do something. I don't know who it was. I don't know whether it was you or done to you or you knew about it. But somebody tried to do something regarding someone, and it ended up backfiring on them, What's it saying? Karma is a you-know-whaty, and I'm ringing the doorbell. It's like, okay. Oh. The High Priest, financial constraints. This is possibly financial problems in a marriage. This could be a loss of a job. This could be two people not working. There's no food. There's no food in the cupboard. Does this have a mouse in the cupboard? Oh. But there's cobwebs here. So there hasn't been food in a long time. So either we're talking about, the food that we digest, the nutrients that we digest, or we're talking about soul food, or we're talking about spiritual, spiritual depletion. Like somehow or another, something is depleted. I see the numbers 44, 53, and 13. I don't know what they mean, but they mean something. Somebody could be 44, somebody could be 53, and something about the 13th, that I don't know. Could be a house number. I see a door here. The number 13 could be a house number. Right? 53 reduces to an 8, which is the infinity. So, and with this, and it's the Magician in the Mirror. So this is somebody who does this all the time, and the crazy thing about this air signs is that this is somebody who does this all the time, and it never works out. It always backfires, and you could tell them, and they will still think that this is the time it's going to work out, or this is different this time, or why are you always comparing what happened in the past? Because you see it. You were the one who had the clear head, right? And you're like, hey, you can't, what's that definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again or something and expecting different outcomes. It's got to stop. You're smart enough to make it stop with you. I think that's what they're saying. It's like, it's got to stop with you. Here's something with the High Priestess Taurus energy. So I really do think that you should check out Earth Signs reading. I really, really do. But anyway, High Priest, clarify High Priest on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got this King of Pentacles. You see? Somebody got cut off financially. Somebody got cut off financially, and now the abundance that they had it to share. Now, here's, a possible situation is that the person that this might be a parent that's giving money to somebody and finding out that the money they're giving to that person is giving to somebody else, and they might say, no more. I'm not giving you another dime because it's not for you. You leave, and things will be good for you, but we're not digging everybody you have a soft spot for out on your behalf. That might be what's going on here. Okay. Now, oh, I was telling Earth Signs, I want you to know this, that I do a really cute spread. Anybody can watch it, really. It's fun. I've not seen it on YouTube before, and my friend who I did it for her in private, she had such a great time with it, and she was like, you got to do it on YouTube. You just got to. So share. I I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for it and try it and see what happens. So guys, um, just look forward to something like that. I might do it next weekend depending on how I get done with the rest of the readings. All right, I'm going to shortly wrap this up with angel reading because I really see that you're pretty clear on what the situation is. It's just if you want to do something about it, sometimes, you know, it, you can't fix something, and no amount of money you throw on it is going to fix it. It's the person has to want to fix themselves. And I don't even like to use the word fix, but they have to want to be a better person, or make better decisions, or whatever it is they need to do. But you know, well, yeah, air signs right off the bat. Let go of help. Of you got a lot of cards here. Again, with the meditation brings answers, right? Let go and let God. The situation will improve. I think it will. But I think that either one of two things here, as a life coach, I would tell you that you have to deal with this whatever is codependent about the situation, that this person, you had to cut them off. Deal with that for you, not for them, but for you. And your health will improve. Some of you might have been stressing about this so much that your health has taken a hit. But if you just keep going, let go, keep going, and you will have success. Okay? Well, all right there, air signs. It was a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for allowing me into your home, on your screen, in your space and time continuum, or whatever you want to call it. I really do appreciate it, and as well as your like, shares, your subscribes. I hope that this was a good message for you. Like I said, it's general reading. I cannot resonate with everybody, and you've heard it all before. So just stay tuned, and let's see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Ciao.